Hi, it's Raul, and I am back in Chicago from my Hawaiian adventure. It was good to get away from a weather like this to a weather like this, albeit for a week. So you might be wondering what it is that I have hanging around my neck, and it is my finisher medal from the Honolulu Marathon. Yes. So the marathon was the highlight of the trip to Hawaii, and it was the reason why I even went there in the first place. Um, but well, first went to Maui, um, where did some did some snorkeling. So went to I think it's called Molokini Crater to do some snorkeling there, and Turtle Town or Turtle Bay, something turtle, to snorkel and see some turtles while not trying to disturb them. So I thought that was fun. Also did the road to Hana. Didn't drive it myself. Was part of a tour group. All the winding roads, right? Like I thought that was cool, but probably not something I would want to drive. We made a few stops somewhere. Went a few highlights: Coconut Glens, uh, very good coconut ice cream. Wish I had more of it. Uh, there was also a state park that we went to, the name of which I cannot remember at this point, but I did enjoy it. It seemed very peaceful. There were cats that I struggled not to feed and pet. Kitties. There was also a lava tube that I thought was pretty cool, and then the black sand beach that just walked around in. Didn't get to go swimming because we didn't have time. Actually, I felt like I could have spent a little bit more time there, but ran out of it. I wouldn't mind going back to that state park. So yeah, saw a lot of kitty cats out in the wild, um, fish from the snorkeling, also whales. Um, on our way to Molokini Crater, through chickens. So apparently they don't have, so like they're just roam around. No natural predators. Also saw some mungus in the wild, which I thought that was wild. But I thought they would be bigger, but they were just this little, almost like just the size of squirrels, but more tubular, I guess. But they were there. They were cute. Didn't try to pet them. Probably for the best. What else? Yeah, didn't rent a car in Maui or Honolulu for that matter. Didn't feel the need for it. Took Ubers mostly. I was told that most Uber drivers in Maui were Filipinos. That was my experience. They did turn out to be from this region in the Philippines called Ilocos, where they speak a language called Ilocano, which I do not speak or understand. So yeah, but my Uber driver in Honolulu, going to the airport, was German. Nice, very nice lady named Angelica. I was excited to talk to her when I found out that she was German because I have a German friend. So yeah, happy to talk to her about well, what little I know about Germany, and one of her, one advice that she gave me was to go to Germany not just for Oktoberfest. And I did ask her if she felt more American than German, because she said she had been in the U.S. for I think about 30 years, and I asked her if she felt more American than German or more German than American, and she said that she felt more American than German, which I thought was quite interesting. So, so yeah, in Honolulu, my real focus was obviously running the marathon, but day before went to Hanoma Bay to do some more snorkeling, which I really enjoyed. Um, and also walked around a little bit to pick up my bib packet and then go to a bakery called Leonard's because apparently it's a place to go for these donut like things called malasadas. I think they're just donuts. Uh, I could very well be wrong. Could very well be wrong. There could be some technical differences between malasadas and donuts, but as far as I'm concerned, just donuts. Very good though, but donuts. So yeah. So the marathon itself, it was it was quite the experience. It was the very first one that I did, and so in a lot of ways, I didn't quite know what to expect, other than needing to do a lot of running. Um, and I did finish, but my bib time, I think, reflected or reflects the amount of preparation that I had for it. So yeah, 9 miles for a long run for a marathon, not enough, especially for someone like me in their 50s, right? Maybe if I were in my 20s or maybe even 30s, might have been enough. Maybe, I don't know. I might still be pushing it. It might still be pushing it. But yeah, so so I was able to run for 14 miles during this marathon, and the rest, the the 12.1, I had to walk, and then the last zero point 0.1 mile forced myself to run, even though my lower back was complaining, and my hips were also complaining, and like Shakira, the hips don't lie. Lole, lole, lole. So my bib time is I think 7 hours and 17 minutes. So I think that's fair. Um, and well, so it rained quite a bit during this marathon. At least prior to the marathon, it rained really hard, and I got soaking wet. So I was concerned about blisters. Um, and so when the route went by my hotel, I went back to my room and at least changed my shoes and socks. So I was at least more comfortable, and I was at least reducing the risks of blisters. But by past mile 13, going towards 14, I was starting to feel the blisters coming on, also the cramps. So, mile 14, I decided to just walk it. Uh, yeah, didn't want to deal with cramping, which was also why at the start of the race, I was running with a water bottle like in one hand and an action camera in another, which at some point like just bothered me. And so when I went back to my hotel, I dropped off the water bottle and the action camera, which meant I didn't have a lot of pictures from the race. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Um, so yeah, I did finish, realized I could have prepared more for it, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, I was hurting by the time I was done, and I couldn't wait to make it back to the hotel, just take a quick shower, and just be off my feet, because so the feet, the hips, the lower back, they were all complaining, like we're done. So, and also by the time I was done, like I wasn't walking normally anymore. I was just waddling like a penguin because um, um, again, I was dealing with blisters too. So yeah, not fun. And I think for like 2 3 days after that, it was quite hard walking around. Like the quads were sore, and the it was almost impossible, like going downstairs, or anytime I had to step down. That was really hard. But it's been a few days since then, and I feel like I am quite back to normal in terms of not hurting or not aching. So yeah. Oh well, when I was at the airport waiting for my flight back to Chicago, I ended up talking with this guy who's also from Illinois, just further south from Chicago, and he told me he was 80 something years old, ran the marathon. It was his 20 something like marathon, like 21st, 22nd, whatever, 20 something number. And his time was 4 hours and maybe 20 or either 20 or 50 minutes, one of those numbers. But either way, way faster than my time. So yeah, more power to him, more power to Dale. Good for him, good on him. So yeah, he's 80 years old and he's a barber, and he said he was not planning on retiring quite yet, and he was surprised to learn that I myself was retired. So yeah, I thought it was fun having that conversation with him. I'm sure I'm never gonna run into him ever again, but yeah, uh, so that was interesting. So am I ever gonna run a marathon again? Um, I'm not quite sure. Likely not without more prep for it. So I think the early sign up for the Honolulu Marathon was earlier this week. I didn't sign up for it because my thought was I might be dealing with the move to France around that time, and so might not have the best preparation for it, and I really want to be better prepared for it the next time. Like I really want to go on, like I really want to do long runs instead of like just 9 miles. So I want to run during the actual marathon further than like just 14 miles. So yeah. What else? So now that the marathon is over, I can finally focus on uh, the exploratory trips to France. So I can make decisions on which cities I want to go to as part of this exploratory trip. If any one of you wants to join me, feel free. Let me know. Come join me. I'll be glad for the company. So yeah. And on that note, I will say bye and see you next time.